There are 31 nights till Halloween, which means these are the 31 nights to watch horror films. This is 31 Nights of Halloween.
Rosemary's Baby is probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And it wasn't always like that. When I was younger and I watched it, I thought it was an interesting, spooky, creepy, kind of movie. And I felt bad for Rosemary. As an adult now, after watching it several times, every year, I watch this movie for Halloween. I love it more and more because it's very true to like the occult and things, people that experiment with these things. Sometimes it's not always like this big type of ritual with people that are warlocks and witches. Although this is loosely, it's interesting enough. I don't know too much about the book, but I know that Roman Polanski was an atheist and intentionally didn't show the baby at the end because he didn't want you to think it was real, which is another interesting idea. But he wanted to present the movie as real as possible without having anything supernatural being involved in it, besides obviously the dream that it could just be a dream. But all in all, he did a pretty amazing job in being somewhat accurate with people that believe in these things and want to conjure up spirits and demons and things like that. They're not always witches and warlocks. Sometimes it's just people that are interested in it and practice it. But so the point of spawning Satan's kid, that's a bit extreme. I'm pretty sure there are probably some people out there that believe that they could do this. But nonetheless, it takes a realistic, interesting aspect. And you look at every character, and they're unique and quirky and just interesting. And yes, there's all these people from all different walks of life could be involved in this and believe in this and believe that this could happen. And you just watch the torture of Rosemary as she gets pregnant. If you don't know the story of Rosemary's Baby, I'm sorry to spoil alert. But anyway, her neighbors are basically Satanists, and they believe Satan could be born and brought to life and through a ritual, a birthing ritual, or a R-word ritual. And so Rosemary is sacrificed basically by her husband. Guy Woodhouse, which is interesting. His name is just Guy, just a guy. Woodhouse is Rosemary's Woodhouse. Woodhouse is like the house of the baby, But yeah, so I like this movie a lot. I really, really enjoy it. Every year I look forward to watching it. And it's a different type of horror movie. But it's great. It's interesting. It's very technically advanced for the time it was made. And I believe this is Roman Polanski's first major U.S. film directing, so that's interesting. And Mia Farrow does a fantastic job as being Rosemary, this sweet, innocent woman that all she wants is to have a baby, and she wants to be a mom, and she's trying so hard, and she's nervous, and she's scared, and when she finally gets in, she's so happy, so much so that all the way to the end of the film, she doesn't know that she was spawning Satan's child. She thought that these people wanted to sacrifice her child and that they were Satanists and they were drugging her to try to hurt the baby or whatever. So you go all the way to the end of the film and she sees that she still wants to be a mother to this baby because it's her baby. And that's the best part of it. And I remember they did a show. I didn't watch the show. I feel bad. Maybe one day I'll give it a try, but I know it doesn't go anywhere, which sucks because this had potential. If it was a series, honestly, I don't know how the show failed, but it could have gone on so much longer to see what happens to Adrian, Rosemary's Baby. Highly enjoyed this film. I love it, and you should definitely check it out for Halloween.